Hey guys, it's been a while. Some of Ginger's subscribers have been kind of wondering where the hell I've been. Well, I've been around, as you've probably seen some videos, and like one of the latest ones of the prank video where she got me with the air horn. I don't know. I'm just not a morning person, I guess. Yeah, I know, I'm sugarcoating it, but everybody's been asking, about relationships and what my take is on like me and Ginger and stuff like that, and things aren't coming to an end or anything, but they're going to possibly be put on kind of a hiatus for a while because of, I want to say, financial things. I mean, I'm not saying that to kind of skirt it under the rug, but it is actually financial situations, but without going too personal, I've been with Ginger for nearly 3 years. Me and Ginger, if Ginger's never said this before, I don't see how she couldn't have. But we originally met on a website called Stickam. It's like a video chat community site. I was a member of the site for a pretty good while before I met Ginger, and I never once had any expectation of ever meeting anybody or having a relationship with anybody from the site, and it just so happened I was looking around some rooms one night and I seen her, and I remember I hesitated a lot because, I don't know, people tend to get like kicked and banned from rooms for no apparent reason, and sometimes the host will have a moderator in the room, and sometimes those moderators can get kind of trigger fingered. They just want to kick everybody. Well, this wasn't the case that time. There was no moderators or anything like that. But anyway, I went in the room and I sat in there for probably about 5 or 10 minutes, and then I remember Ginger typing, "If you don't talk, I'll kick you out." And obviously she didn't know me. I was just a regular random name showing up in her chat room. And then all of a sudden I started talking. Now, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there was something there, because of all the people I used to talk to on that site, that was the first time that since I'd been a member on that site that I really got choked up and nervous. I don't normally get that way. I'm quiet by nature, but this is like an actual nervous. And we continued to talk, and most of our relationship didn't stay on Stickam though. I mean, we eventually, talked outside of the website. Excuse me. But, we talked for a little while, and we eventually started talking on the phone, and about 2 months later we decided, let's try a relationship. And about 11 months later, I want to say. Yeah, 11 months later, in between some trial and error trying to plan it all, we eventually met in person. And that was in, let's see, October 17th, 2009. And we've been together in person ever since. We went through a lot of hell before we met in person, because as anybody can attest to it, long distance relationships aren't always the best foray. They can work in some instances, but it's a lot harder than when you're actually seeing the person. You can actually reach your big old claw hands over and touch them on the shoulder. Technology can only do so much. We're still mortals. We still have to, but So we met and all that there. I don't know, it just seems like in the last year and a half, without going too deep, because if I went too deep, I kind of want to keep this at about 5 minutes, and I don't know how much time has been elapsed on this already, but it'd probably be like a 45-50 minute video. Yeah, obviously I wouldn't make the greatest public speaker. Great at lecturing, but not at speaking. Here in the next couple days there's going to be some possible changes, and I realized that a subscriber to Jinger has been asking about me doing a review on Mountain Lightning, and I'm sorry guys, that's just gonna have to take a back burner. I don't have the time or the I just simply just don't have the time right now. I mean, I can tell you real briefly in like less than 30 seconds, you know, I'm drinking Sam's Cola Cherry, you know. I mean, tastes like overly sugary cherry Coke. I mean, nothing beats cherry Coke. And I know Sam's Colas are more syruppier. I mean, but they're cheap. You know, when you're on a budget and you still got to have your caffeine fix, you know, you can't beat 70 cents for a 2-liter. I don't know how much it is for some of you international subscribers of Ginger's, how much it costs per, I don't know how much this would cost. It probably cost you guys probably about $2 for a 2-liter probably. Or how you convert that into your currency. But yeah, that's just kind of take a back burner, at least for the next, you know, 5 or 6 months, if some of you can hold on to that. That's basically it for right now, and this may be the, well, I would say the last, oh yeah, I would say the last for a pretty good while, and there won't be very many, or if any at all, Timmy Thursdays, unless somehow I splice something together with Jinger in the long run. But yeah, but as I've always said, y'all take care of yourselves. Later.